YP White Chops, don't know Sawan Tops, and today, back on the basketball grind, isn't it? But this is a video, I should say, for a specific team. The team that I support, my favorite team. The team that's no cap been dogging me recently, but we shall speak about that. The Memphis Grizzlies, isn't it? Yeah, I know, a Jamaican Memphis Grizzlies fan. That's quite rare, isn't it? But truth be told, I'm a jamorant fan. Jamorant is the reason I started supporting them. And I've grown to love the team because the team is tough. That 2021-22 season, Memphis Grizzlies team was generational, man, I tell you. But yeah, this is a video I'm making on this team because as of recent, I don't know the progression of this team, and it's concerning. It's because last season was terrible. I don't care if we made the playoffs. I don't care if we were second seed for how long in this regular season. It was a terrible way to end the season. And there are a couple things that happened that I really had issues with, and I might just talk over all of them. The first big concern I had with what happened last season was obviously firing Coach Jenkins. No, this season was the last season I was giving Coach Jenkins. But I think firing him 1 month before the playoffs is stupid, personally. If you're going to ride with him until the end of the season. Don't fire him 1 month before the season. Yes, his tactics were kind of not helping the team progress. I get that. But fire him at the end of the season. Don't fire him 1 month before the playoffs. Don't fire him when we're in fourth and in a very competitive Western Conference where if we slip aside. Because honestly, even though his tactics were not good, if he stayed as the coach, we wouldn't have been 8th seed. We wouldn't have been in the play. Because I think we were 4th by the time he got fired. No matter how bad he is, we would have pulled some wins out the table. And we would have been bare minimum 4th or 5th. That's where I think we'd be. I don't think we'd have been in the play, potentially being bounced out of the playoffs. Isn't? I don't think that would have been possible. So, yeah, there's that. And more importantly, we shouldn't have fired him and then replaced him with his assistant coach. That doesn't make no sense. You go fire him, like, yeah, that's like firing Batman and replacing him with Robin. Like, that don't make no sense. But you go fire him up, bro. That was a dumb decision, isn't it? So, yeah, that's the first thing. Another concern I have was, in fact, with Taylor Jenkins himself. Now, I know there's like 2 contradicting things, but my problem was simple. He was using the team the wrong way. It's simple as that. I believe he was using the team the wrong way. You can't have jamorant, one of the best playmakers in the game. You can't have him a play off ball. You can't have Desmond Bane, one of the best shooters in the league, and jamorant, one of the best playmakers in the league, and have Desmond Bane carrying up the ball and have Ja playing off ball. That doesn't make sense. What part of what made the 2021-2022 season so special was the fact that Ja was playmaking and Bane was the guy who was shooting lights out from 3. Yeah, Bane could make his own shot, but he's known for shooting deep threes, lights out. Yes, catch and shoot threes. The man flip it. I'm gonna get why him decide to flip it. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, the man flip it. And then Isaac, what's name? Thomas Isalo should say, I'm not making no better. Cause I remember in the Grizzlies Miami Heat game that Ja hit the game winner. I remember down the stretch in the 4th quarter. I remember it so clearly because I was wondering what was going on. Desmond Bane, jamorant, and Scottie Pippen Jr. were all on the court. And would you believe that Desmond Bane was carrying up the ball? 2 point guards and a shooting guard are on the court. And the point guard and the shooting guard was carrying up the ball. That don't make no sense to me. So, yeah. It's the coaching. They were using the team wrong. That's the first thing. Ja should be a player. Ja should have the ball in his hands a lot more than anything. Plain and simple. I don't care if he's injury prone. I don't care what's happening. He needs to have the ball in his hands a lot more. And it shows in his stats. His stats took a massive decrease because he was working more off ball. Which also doesn't make sense because Ja can't shoot. He's not a good shooter. So how you gonna have a not good shooter off ball while having a good shooter on ball? That don't make sense. So if Ja get a catch and shoot opportunity, obviously the other team's defense are gonna take that because they know say Ja can't really shoot. So yeah, that was one thing. Another thing, Zach Edey should have got a lot more minutes, a lot more usage than he got. When we signed Zach Edey and I looked at this guy's profile and saw that he was 7'4", Wemby height, I was just imagining, bro, jamorant, Zach Edey pick and roll would go crazy. And I swear to God, I don't recall ever seeing a jamorant and Zach Edey pick and roll. I'm pretty sure there has to have been there, but that shows to how little Zach Edey was being used. And it never makes sense, because Zach Edey 7'4". I don't care if he can't play defense. He's 7'4". Put him on the court. You see me? I said, put him on the court. Zach Edey needed a lot more minutes. And for whatever reason, he just didn't get these minutes. So that's another problem I had, because I believe if Zach Edey got more minutes, he would have developed better. And maybe, who knows, with more minutes, he probably would have learned how to actually play defense a little bit more. You see me? Plus, he's a rookie. What do you need to develop a rookie? Give him game time. Who knows? And then it's not that we had another center, because who was our other center? J-Huff, who didn't even get that many minutes either. J-Huff never get minutes. Edey never get minutes. Who was it that got minutes? I don't remember who got minutes, but I just know, I think we would play Trip at 5. Trip is not a 5. Trip does not get rebounds, so you can't play Trip at 5. Trip doesn't get rebounds, so. But yeah, so Zach Edey needed more minutes. I think that's our next issue I had. A third issue. This might be a controversial one, but I feel like we have too many rotations. Like, I get it, obviously we have a deep squad and that works, but we needed a solid starting 5 that had chemistry. Yes, we knew the starting 5 was, well, it was supposed to be Ja, Bain, Tripp, Wells, and Edey, but they barely played together as you would expect a starting 5 to play together, especially in close games down the stretch. And in close games down the stretch, those are the moments where you need chemistry, isn't it? You need chemistry to build, especially in regular season. You need to play them down the stretch for the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, they can't play. They can't expect to play J-Huff and them man there in the playoffs. Yuki in the playoffs. Yeah. So I think we have too many players. Too many rotations, isn't it? So many, yeah, just had too many rotations of players. Our next problem, Luke Kennard was, whoa. Luke Kennard is one of the best 3-point shooters in the game. The most efficient. And he barely played. And when he, no, not to say he barely played, but he barely shot the ball. You see me? And when he did shoot, like, he barely got the chance to shoot the ball. And being a ball handler, like, that's the problem. Why you have shooters being ball handlers? That don't make sense. So that's our next thing. And I really think those are the main issues I had with the team, really. Yeah, those are the main issues I would, rotation-wise, with the team. Apart from that, I saw some good things, so I'm not gonna really just make the video a whole bag of negatives. Some positives came out of that season. Trip exceeded my expectations, now that I heard that the season before, the 2024 season, that Ja was gonna be out for basically the whole season. I looked at it as like a blessing in disguise. Obviously, nobody wants to see Ja out for a year, and I figured at some point that the season was going to turn into a tanking season. But I looked at it as a half full situation, in the sense that I knew that Tripp would have gotten a bigger role as the offensive player, and it's really showed this season. Like, he stepped up his offensive game a lot. You see what I'm saying? And I have a lot of respect for that. You get me? Like, he stepped up his offensive game a lot. So that's good. That's good. That's good for him. But as I said, like, there are a lot of things that I just didn't like when I saw last year. With all those issues being said, onto the second half of the video, where I'll bring solutions to the table. You see me? I'll spend 30 minutes a customer. You must can't put out. So, number one thing I need a team to do, we need to get a proper coach. Thomas Isalo not gonna do it. You see me? I say he's not gonna put it. Yeah, he only have a month to perfect him style, but from him, similar like it. You see me? Plus, he was the assistant coach of Taylor Jenkins. As I said, you can't fire Batman and get Robbie. If anything, we're gonna do worse than if we get Batman. Maybe at the Fox I did have Thomas Isalo while watch my side be down 50 at halftime against the Thunder. Then watch them sell a 30-point lead in game 3. Maybe that's why. I don't know. You can't tell me say it's not why. But as I said, we need a proper coach, isn't it? We need a proper coach. A coach that has some level of playoff experience. We need a proper coach. Can't do no more inexperienced coaching. That proper coach. That's our number one. Number two, I understand that a couple players left. Bain got traded, which Bain was my second favorite player on the team. So seeing him go is kind of, you know, it's a good equal trade for both parties. But damn, seeing him go is crazy, isn't it? And he's really a tough shooter, isn't it? And I just think he was being used so wrong, brother. And that's the next thing. Like, from the OG good season, 2021 season, their progression would have been up. I didn't really see any progression from any player except for Tripp. Like, Ja hasn't progressed. Ja hasn't really progressed, but that's partially due to his own fault. But Bain hasn't really progressed as a shooter because he's not being used as a shooter. He's being used more as a carrying the ball type of guy, create distribution, playmaking, and shot creation type of guy. So, but yeah, Bain left. Kennard left. Couple other man left that I didn't remember, like Londale and Pullen. They left. Good job for them. The major man that we got were Ty Jerome. Well, the major man that we got were Ty Jerome, Cole Anthony, KCP. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what Cole Anthony is on my team for. He's a point guard. I'm pretty sure we're good. KCP is a shooter, so I guess we're gonna need him. Plus Ty Jerome is a shooter, so I guess Ty Jerome's gonna take up the Bain role. Hopefully, whoever's coaching us uses him as a shooter and not a ball handler. Because God knows next season, if I see Ty Jerome carry up the ball, I might just say, I might just request a trade to the Thunder or something. You see me? Like, if I see Ty Jerome carry up the ball, may I request a fan trade to the Thunder, brother, because you man are tripping. But as I said, one thing I want to see is a proper rotational squad. Let Ja make more. Let Ja be Ja. Let him handle the ball and create shots. Yes, Ja is a flashy player, one of the most exciting players to watch, but Ja's biggest part, one of the best part of his game is his playmaking. He's a very good playmaker. So let him play make. Simple as that. You see me? Don't have no other man I carry the ball. Don't have nobody I carry. No random man I carry the ball. And I have to tell Ja for work off ball. No, let Ja play make. On the same breath, let Edie get minutes. Give Edie more minutes. Let him run the pick and roll. Let him be a big man. Yes, sometimes it not gonna look good, but he's a rookie. He's a rookie, you have to understand. So sometimes it not gonna look good, but that's part of being a rookie. But more importantly, he's 7'4". Can you imagine if Zach Edey as a 7'4" big man actually develops a decent bag? We're good. We're literally good. Zach Edey and jamorant, bro. Let them play more. Give them more minutes together. Let them build some sort of chemistry. Please. Cool. Another thing I want for my team is I want us to have a definite starting five or a definite main five. As in, I select 5 players that we know that when the tough gets going, is that the saying? Yeah, when the tough gets going, we have a main five that we can look at and be like, yeah, this is the team we're going to send out there to get the job done. We need a main 5. Yeah, I understand sometimes man are in, sometimes people injured, this, that, and the third. But we need to have a select 5 players that we know this is the starting 5. These guys are going to play. When the time gets rough and we need to claw out a win, these are the men we're sending on the court. We need a select 5. It's not for, I'm not going to say who it should be. I'm going to know Ja, Tripp, hopefully Edie, Wells, and probably Ty Jerome since being gone. But yeah, that's it. Let there be a select starting 5. Stop trying to rotate the man name in the clutch. Like, no. Let the man name to tough it out and build some chemistry. Cool. That's the third thing, I believe. Fourth thing, this isn't really a major thing, because I feel like we're going to do it eventually. We need a backup center. I don't know if we drafted. I'm gonna be real. I haven't looked at the people that we drafted as yet, but I'm not sure if we have a backup center at this moment in time. So if we don't, we need a backup center. Yeah, but yeah, that is it really. Yeah, that's it. that's all. That's my rant on the Grizzlies. You see me? I want this team to do well because, bro, I believe this team can win a championship. Ever since that 2021-22 season, man, that's such a legendary team. Ever since that season, I've believed. Even then, I believe that team could have won. I still to this day believe this team can win a championship. With Bane gone, it's a little different because Bane was really one of them ones. But I still believe this team can win a chip. And that's why I'm making this video. I make this video first because I'm complaining. I make this video because I'm genuinely. I don't know if I doubt anybody at the Grizzlies that's influential at the Grizzlies is gonna see this, but if you guys do, I beg you, please make these changes. Cause these are what I believe personally will work. You see me? Because at the end of the day, as a Grizzlies fan, as every other Grizzlies fan wants, we want this team to win. You see me? So please do the right thing. But hey, that's been Taps. I'm Taps. Yeah. We need an outro now, for real.